How are you lovely people doing today? My name is John and welcome to the return of the Top 5. This is one of the most interactive Top 5 series on YouTube. The way this works is you guys submit an idea for the Top 5. I then give you my Top 5 and you guys then in the comments below write your own Top 5. So today we have a suggestion from Call of Crafters who says, Top 5 most hated zombie types. Now, I've expanded this a little to make it any sort of zombie, whether it be a boss zombie or type of zombie that we've seen throughout Call of Duty Zombies. So today I present to you my top 5 worst zombies of all time. Now here's where you guys come into play. Tell me in the comments below, which zombie type do you absolutely hate the most? Just one, don't give me a list. Tell me the one zombie that you absolutely can't stand. If you see somebody's already suggested your idea, give them a thumbs up. What I'm going to do is go through all the comments, I'm going to add up all the thumbs up, I'm going to add up all the comments, and I'm going to see which zombie types, according to you guys, are just literally the worst. Absolutely unbearable. Without further ado, let's begin. Kicking off this list at the number 5 spot is a controversial pick, the HOUNDS. I don't like the HOUNDS, particularly in Exo Zombies Outbreak. There's something about the HOUNDS that just seems way too easy. They're not even bosses. Now, of course, in this example, they're kicking my ass because I'm using the M14, but had I been using any other gun or even a grenade, I could have wiped them out in 30 seconds, but that doesn't make for I would have wiped them out actually in like 5 seconds, but that doesn't make for very good gameplay. I don't like the HOUNDS. They're not really a challenge at all, and we're talking a max ammo for something that isn't even all that difficult. Sure, we've had them for a long time, and I like the way they were implemented in the map to but as they exist in Exo Zombies, there's something about the HOUNDS that just annoys me. I don't really like them in this game mode. The fourth most hated zombie type are the phaser zombies. Now these are the zombies that we saw on Moon, similar to the Nova Crawlers. However, these little bastards just teleport around the map and they always jump in front of you. They always get tripped up in your feet, or sometimes they'll teleport while they're just flying through the void of space, and then they just have this momentum that for some reason always gets in your way. They get stuck under your feet and they're the absolute worst. I can't stand these guys. I specifically try to stay out of these sort of workshop areas just so that I don't have to deal with these crawlers. They are just so annoying, and it's not like they provide a challenge and are rewarding to kill. They're just there sometimes just to irk me, and I can't stand these guys. Sticking with the theme of Moon, the space zombie comes in as the third least favorite zombie type of all time. Now this guy is just absolutely annoying. He just slowly lurks his way around the map, creeping around corners, always taking your perks, and he's annoying to kill too. I don't like fighting this guy, especially when you get into the later rounds and you gotta fire multiple ray gun bursts into him, and sometimes you get him stuck in a Gersh device and he'll actually start moonwalking, and he moonwalks much faster than he walks, which becomes incredibly annoying. And let's not forget when this bastard takes your perks. And on a map like Moon, if you lose Juggernaut because some stupid astronaut zombie takes it, well then you're in a tough situation because you need to teleport twice before you can get your Juggernaut again. I can't stand the astronaut zombie. He's just frustrating. The second most annoying zombie type belongs to the EMP zombies. Now the EMP zombies are mainly an issue in Outbreak. I don't find them to be as annoying in Infection. However, when you're playing Outbreak and you're just sort of training in front of the bus right here, they are an absolute nightmare. You're jumping around a lot and they have such a large range that avoiding the EMP zombies is almost impossible, especially if you have a pretty heavy weapon like the Mayhem, which I so often do. These guys are so prevalent in Outbreak. I feel like I spend 75% of my game with my exosuit shut off. I see the value in the EMP zombies. I understand why the exosuit needs to be nerfed by an EMP zombie. However, they're just way too frequent. I wouldn't necessarily call them overpowered. They just need to be cooled down. Now, thankfully, Raven did cool them down in Infection, but when I'm playing Outbreak, they just constantly get on my nerves. To end this episode, the absolute worst zombie of all time is George Romero. Oh, George. You absolutely kill Call of the Dead. My God, you're a bullet sponge. I need to put over 250,000 damage points into you to kill you. And then when I finally waste all my ammo killing you, you don't even give me a max ammo. you don't even stay dead. You actually come back 1 or 2 rounds later. Sure, I might get a free perk in a Wonder Waff, but quite frankly, it's not that great of a reward. At least give me a max ammo. You're so freaking annoying. The fact that you don't stay dead is really the worst part. I wouldn't have an issue with you if I can just kill you by putting a lot of bullets into you and then you're done. But because you're always there and because you're always following me around, you just get under my skin. If you haven't noticed, there's a bit of a pattern. Zombies that are following you around are so annoying. Well, of course, zombies always follow you around, but big and powerful zombies that are always following you around are incredibly annoying. And when you have a guy who's a bullet sponge like George, it just makes it incredibly more difficult to work with. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are my top 5 least favorite zombies in all of Call of Duty Zombies. Did you agree with my list? Did you disagree with my list? Let me know in the comments below. Also, tell me which zombies, according to you guys, are the worst. I'm going to go through all the comments, add them up, and see which zombies, according to you guys, are just absolute bastards. The worst zombies ever. This is a top 5 entirely written by the community, so be sure to jump in. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and bye.